Hi everyone, welcome to Boxing Blog Center, the home of Nigerian and African boxing. Please, if you're watching right now, click the like button. Help us share this video this content right here, so more people can get to know about the channel because now here the home of Nigeria boxing. Now here you for the new Obongi Tori concerning Nigeria matter, some African, of course, other boxing related news. So let's talk about our brother David Adeleye, who of course will be fighting tomorrow, who will also fight tomorrow on the undercard of Joyce Dubois. He will be going against a guy named Danny Whitaker, who has 4 wins, 1 loss. You know what I mean? Adeleye already has like 3 fights, with 3 knockouts. So he's been busy, and I think for his age, being 24, he's doing very well. And he turned pro last year around December or so, and then I think he's a good improvement. Like Frank Warren is keeping him busy. What do you think about this, bro?
It's good, that he's improving. I'm hearing good things about David Adeleye from from AJ's camp, Tyson Fury's camp. Also, different people. They're saying the kid is he's eager to learn. He's eager to learn about boxing, about techniques, about how to improve himself in boxing in general. Um, going into this fight, it's he's gaining more experience. He's gaining. It looks like he likes to collect information as much as possible. From the short story from David Hay. When the David Adeleye said he wanted to come into his camp and spar with him a little bit. And David Adeleye said, "Why?" I mean, David Hayes said, why don't he turn pro, start his amateurs?" He said he wanted to get his degree first. So you could tell he has the making to be a champ. Sometimes a lot of these boxers they don't, some of them don't have degrees. They're prize fighters. But David, it seems like he's going to be a smart person. He's going to be a role model for so many of the youths. He chose the path to get his degree. I it also questions. Sometimes they say, you're born fight. It's either you're a born fighter or you're not. But
Yeah. But one thing is that you have to understand that one thing that differ between Adeleye and the other guys, Adeleye is not from the street like Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? Adeleye came from a privileged background. I mean, not a privileged background, but normal background where the parents are financially well okay. So when you're like someone like Mike Tyson, you know, Muhammad Ali, all those guys that are legends, they came from a rough environment. Joshua came from a rough environment. Deontay Wilder, of course, I think his dad is a pastor, but he came from a rough environment himself because he had to work hard to get to where he is. So many fighters came from rough environments. Guys like Adelaide don't come from a rough environment. So boxing was a choice for him. It wasn't a must. You know, Joshua was on the wrong path before boxing saved his life. Adelaide has a different story, and it makes him special in a way, and also makes him like vulnerable, depending on how you look at it. Continue, brother.
yeah, but he still has an ambition. Whether he has a different upbringing than other fighters. His ambition is there. He wants to learn. As of right now, I think he's working his way up, and I think he's going to be a good prospect. Getting his degree shows the level of the level difference of the of who he is. You know, I can expect he did come from a good home, and I'm pretty sure he's very smart. So hopefully he could take that and use that in the ring. I wouldn't expect nothing less but a very good I wouldn't expect nothing less but a good performance from David Adeleye. He's improving every fight. He's soaking in every information as much as he can. What I would like to see for him is control his punches, control his breathing, you know, and control his movements and try to soak in as much as he can and work himself. He is a very dominant fighter, and right now you could tell he's better than half the guys he's facing. You know, he's very up to par to go up the next level. I like the way he's coming up. He's only 23, you know, 22 or 23, but he's coming up in a perfect way.
He's 24, bro. He's 24.
I like a David Adeleye, but you know, can't wait till I watch him tomorrow.
Yeah, bro. Like I was already thinking about the undercard, how stacked it is. You know, we know Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn always make undercard at least look good. You know, make it. He always make undercards or fights attractive. Why Frank Warren doesn't really do that in a way. So I was already wondering who would be on undercard. But the main event is what I'm really interested in the most. Anyway, it's what I'm really interested in the most. But Adelaide being on the card, you know, kind of made me feel like okay, now two Nigerians are on the card right now, so it makes it even better though. So before we move, let's talk about Adelaide's future. He's very active, you know. He's staying active. What do you think about his progress? You know, do you think it's a good team him staying active like this? Because I remember Mike Tyson said the other day in an interview with you, he said a fighter should fight 5 times a year instead of just once or twice a year. What do you think about that?
Like I said, he's soaking up as much as information. You know, during the pandemic, you know, he stayed active, he stayed fit. He was in the Fury's camp not too long ago. Now he was in Joshua's camp not too long ago. So you could tell he's picking the brains of these superstar heavyweights, current heavyweights, and the heavyweights of the past. He's picking their brain. He's learning the sport. So I'm very impressed with that. It's going to be a good matchup against anyone that David faces. He's still learning. I see him doing an exceptional a job in the heavyweight division and just an exceptional individual himself. You know, so I can't wait. And he's on the right path. I'm very impressed with the way he's going right now.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. So, guys, if you're watching right now, like the video, share, subscribe. Watch out for Adeleye tomorrow night on the undercard of Joyce Dubois, another Nigerian who is of course going to do wonders if he grows. If he grows well, you know, at a good pace. So we think he will, and we'll see him as the future. So many, listen, bro. The UK heavyweights are kind of ruling the game right now, bro. It's crazy. Why? So, guys, stay blessed, stay humble. God bless you all. Catch you on the next one. Cheers.